In today's fast-paced, technology-driven society, teaching children manners is something that is more crucial than ever. One of the most important jobs we have as adults and parents is to help our children develop social skills, showing them how to interact in a polite manner with other people, and teach them to treat others with respect. Hi, I'm Kim Feeney with Butterfly Beginnings Counseling, and welcome to my channel. I am a licensed independent social worker and a registered play therapist supervisor with over 10 years of experience helping children and families to lead healthier emotional lives. This is something I would love to do for your family as well, so please subscribe and hit the bell for weekly notifications on the latest content. Displaying good manners is a vital part of life. They are also a sign of respect and consideration for others. Good manners are also an outward manifestation of our values, principles, and beliefs. Exhibiting kindness can mean a world of difference between being liked or disliked. Whether you're interacting with friends, family, or strangers on the street, your social interactions will be much more pleasant by simply following some basic rules of etiquette. When it comes to children, teaching good manners is just absolutely essential. Whether the occasion is a holiday gathering, a family meal, or even just a simple trip to the grocery store, parents can use these social outings and opportunities to instill good manners in their children that will then become a habitual part of their lives into adolescence and beyond. And keep in mind, it's easier to nurture first-class child behavior if you work as a family to set rules for good manners in different situations. Because even children as young as 18 months old can learn the fundamentals about manners, like being taught to say please and thank you, even if they don't understand the reasons for being polite. And parents can role-play good manners with their children using dolls or puppets. It can sometimes be fun to let them be the parent and you be the unruly child. After a while, the reminders won't be needed. As a child matures, they will remember appropriate manners and need less guidance. Along the way, remember, acknowledge them when they do use proper manners. Catch them being good, because then they'll repeat the behavior that you notice. Some key manners that I feel are important to teach children start with emphasizing cell phone etiquette. If your child has a cell phone, be sure you convey the message that it will not be brought to the table. In fact, you may want to consider banning all electronics at the table and turning off the TV so that you can focus on each other and the dinner conversation. You want to emphasize the importance of being gracious when competing, teaching your child not to gloat when winning and to cheer others on when they are losing. Get your child into the habit of waiting for their turn to speak. This one is a lot of children, especially younger kids, that have trouble with this. That's because often kids want to express their thoughts or something exciting as soon as it occurs to them. Children are also naturally self-centered and may need reminders to wait until someone has finished speaking before speaking themselves. To help kids learn this habit, parents can try using a visual reminder, such as a stuffed animal or a talking stick. Simply have everyone talk only when it's their turn, holding the item to speak. And this is how kids learn how to wait their turn to speak. Again, a big family holiday meal or an ordinary dinner during the week, your child should know basic table manners. Basic good manners such as not chewing with your mouth open, waiting to eat until everyone has been served. These can be followed by even the youngest of grade schoolers. And then when children become older, they can help do things like set the table, clear the table, and carry on pleasant dinner conversation. Remind your child to speak to people in a way that they want to be spoken to. That means not using rude remarks such as shut up or rolling their eyes, or speaking in an unfriendly tone of voice, even if they're disagreeing with someone. Again, the cardinal foundations of good manners, using please and thank you. As kids get older, parents can encourage them to even write thank you notes, preferably with old-fashioned pen and paper. It goes without saying that kids should learn how to say thank you for gifts that they receive. And they should also be taught to say thank you to people who assist or serve them. Another important thing for children to learn is to ask permission before taking something. Children need to understand that they shouldn't take anything that doesn't belong to them. Whether they want to borrow a toy from a friend or borrow a sibling's bag, they need to know it's not acceptable to take items without the consent of the owner. Not only does asking permission show respect for the other person's belongings, but it will also help your little one to avoid some unnecessary conflict. We all make mistakes from time to time. And it's important that children are taught how to give a genuine apology when they've hurt someone or they make a mistake. Learning how to say they're sorry teaches children about the importance of empathy. And at the same time, apologizing also instills accountability for their actions. Remind your child to follow the rules of her friend's house when on a play date, and always clean up after themselves before leaving. Be sure your child greets the host or hostess, never leaves their feet on the furniture, and wait until the host eats first at snack time. Also, stress the importance of using a library voice inside the house. If your child is the one hosting the play date, be sure they put their friend first. Showing your child how to greet people properly is one of the most important skills you can teach them. Teach your child to look people eye to eye in the face and shake their hand when meeting them. A great way to practice these skills is by going over them with your child by role-playing, engaging with the person next to them instead of staring at a screen. This behavior is so common among adults and children alike that there's even a term for it called phubbing or phone snubbing. Kids today are often on tech media devices and they just keep right on using them even if when they're in the company of friends and grown-ups. Learning to show compassion and kindness to others are also key habits for children to develop. In addition to making them feel good about themselves, exhibiting kindness and compassion also helps us create healthy relationships with others. Comment below and let me know what manners you like to teach your children. Next, we're going to talk about some ways to improve kids' manners. Number 1 is just having regular, normal dinner conversation. Regular family dinners are important for kids' health, development, risk of obesity, healthier eating habits, improved social emotional skills, better school performance, and so much more. They're also excellent opportunities to practice how to speak to each other, how to listen, how to take turns, how to disagree. Dinner conversations can be like the epic foundation for teaching good manners to your children. Whether you're at home or in a restaurant, get your kids into the habit of saying thank you when someone serves them or helps them with something. Teach your child to always be respectful to waiters, waitresses, Uber drivers, and anyone else who serves them. And a proper thank you card will express your child's appreciation for a certain gift or favor, and include some acknowledgement or specific details about how your child is using or enjoying the gift themselves. Setting the example yourself. Your child will, of course, learn by watching you. So, as adults, we need to take a really good look at our own behavior. Do we say thank you when someone does something nice for us? Do we speak respectfully to our children and to others around us? Do you treat your family, friends, and even strangers with courtesy and respect? It's time to evaluate our own manners and adjust if necessary, so our child can use us as role models to follow. We are all painfully aware your child will communicate via email and text more frequently as they get older. So make sure you go over some basics with your child, such as how to greet someone in an email, how to write in a clear and polite tone, and how to sign off at the end. And if you've allowed your child to use social media, make sure they never post rude comments to friends and family. Teach your child the importance of empathy. Get your child into the habit of noticing who might be in need, maybe somebody struggling with the door or a heavy bag. Teach them how to think beyond their own needs and how they can assist someone who might need a helping hand. If you're looking for some help to teach your children about the concept of empathy, order our book, Emily's Emotional Empathy, using the link below in the description to help teach your children about these important concepts. Turning off the TV. Hosts talking over each other, hurling insults, these things are common on news programs nowadays, not to mention the sassy attitude you often see on kids' shows. So reducing screen time is a great idea in general, because research shows that limiting TV and other screen times improves kids' health, grades, and behavior. Teaching our children gratitude, because there's more to teaching manners than just words. Gratitude and politeness are valued traits in our culture. When children express their appreciation for things that are done for them or given to them, they, number 1, feel better about themselves, number 2, begin to see themselves as recipients rather than takers, and number 3, develop an important sense of empathy as they recognize that other people are going out of their way to help them. Without such expression of gratitude, children become self-centered and take for granted all they have. People who use please and thank you regularly come across as gracious and thoughtful. At the heart of good manners is respect for oneself and others. Good manners convey a sense of respect for the sensibilities of other people. When you say thank you, you're taking the time to make the other person feel appreciated. Saying please respects a person's right to not do what you've asked. And it's not so demanding with the please attached. As your child treats those around them with respect and manners, they will find others responding well to them as well. This in turn fuels and builds their confidence as they enjoy those positive interactions. Some parents nowadays may think manners are old-fashioned or even unnecessary, but ultimately this seemingly insignificant issue has a far deeper and lasting effect than you may realize. It can affect the quality of your child's relationships. Now, these changes may take a while. They don't just happen overnight, particularly if they're new to a family's routine. But gentle and repeated correcting and asking children to restate their requests will reap worthwhile rewards. You may need to put forth months of sustained effort to make a change. And once you hear your family speaking kindly to one another out of habit, it can really change the dynamics in a family for the better. Don't forget to order your copy of Emily's Emotional Empathy using the link below in the description. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share with a friend. Thank you for watching, and wherever you are in your day, hug your child and make it a great one.